The journey to the mountain is a dangerous one, filled with peril and eldritch horror. So sometimes it's better to bring a friend. What's up, everyone? This is Loki Oren, and just wanted to give a brief bit of context before we dive in. This recording was made several months ago, prior to the game's release on Steam. So we are playing on an older patch, but I think the run is still very much worth experiencing. In this run, Rowan and I do a co-op run of the formation Hot Blooded, but with the added caveat that we want to make use of some of the lesser used and, in our opinion, less good hero paths within Darkest Dungeon 2. So, hope you enjoy this run of Hot Blooded memes.
All right, we're recording.
Yep. Cool.
Go for it.
Yeah, so hello, everyone. Loki Oren here, and today we're doing another duo run. So I've got Rowan with me. Say hi, Rowan.
Hello, hello.
Yes. And we're playing on Rowan's profile, and we've got kind of a spicy run today. One would even say a hot-blooded run, as we're taking out the formation Hot-Blooded. Though we've decided to make this a little more interesting in that instead of doing what I or Rowan would normally do in picking kind of the optimal configuration for this team, we're going to take out at least a couple of the hero paths that we normally don't use because they're either a little bit weird or, at least in one case, something I think is kind of just actively not good.
Yeah,
but before that,
go for it. Sorry.
Go ahead. Yeah, before that, we're at the altar of hope. Rowan just finished a run, so we do need to do candles. So Rowan, let's see candles. What are we doing with our candles?
Yeah,
well, your candles.
Before I nip into that, I do apologize if I interrupt. I am across the water, so there is a slight audio latency for us. I think this actually the whole thing came about because we were trying to find a place for physician plague doctor. So yeah, it'll be interesting to see if we can put it together. So as we come into the Altar of Hope, so this is a new profile with the Steam release. I decided to start again. You can see I've got like a good amount of things unlocked. It's a shame the this thing in the box here, but all the in items, 19 out of 30 on the stagecoach. We're missing one combat item and like about 22 trinkets.
So we've got most of the main stuff.
Yeah, exactly. I'm not playing with Flame yet. I want to wait till I've got everything unlocked. All the journey, all the resourcefulness. I'm missing Crimson Tick and Shambler spawn. And then if we jump on over to the different heroes, I've got every path unlocked. Some heroes are missing their like kind of final buffs before they get their in item. And for whatever reason, I'm missing the last two on the Bounty Hunter. We've been talking a lot about it, but a lot of how I've been playing lately has been making good use of the Flagellant. So it's really enjoying the new patch.
Yeah, you've been convincing me to continue using the Flagellant, make some changes to my playstyle to use more of it.
So I guess unfortunately we can't have Hot Blooded up right now, but if I have it from memory, it is Runaway in first position, Hellion, and then this is where I'm starting to draw a blank.
Then I believe it's Jester Plague Doctor.
Yes. Yeah, that's it. We're having position at the back. So with that in mind, we're going to need every help we can get, I think. I'm pretty easy on what we unlock. Like, we're starting with 66 here. We don't always get that. Might as well make use of it. Do you reckon it's worth we're going to be wanting the Tick or the Shambler spawn for either of these for this comp at all? If not, I'm just probably going to go into Working Fields and Living City.
I think for this run, I'd probably do Working Fields and Living City, just because like we can't guarantee that the Shambler or the Tick will spawn, because I forget if they show up in your wagon or they show up in the inn. But like we have enough companion options that we don't really need to.
Yeah.
I'd much rather. What's missing on the Plague Doctor?
So it's just the last 3 pips. So Burn Resist, Death Blow Resist, and then the Experimental Remedy.
Okay. So I mean, if it were me, or if it were my profile, I think getting that Death Blow Resist might be relevant, because I can't guarantee that our team's is not gonna end up at death's door a little bit more frequently.
I'll probably spread that across all of them, and then we'll see what we have left to play with after.
Yeah, that
Okay.
feels kind of good. Just get our squad their max stuff, because the other the final item is really good for most of them, but it's not something that's like earth shattering.
Yeah. So okay, from here we've got 14 left. Maybe grab the last combat item and then
Dump
you
the
could
rest into trinkets, probably.
yeah, or you can do 2 stagecoach and 2 trinkets. Well, let's see what this is. Oh,
Bone saw.
yeah, it is ready.
That is a nice pickup. Our wagon is fully upgraded. Let's go ahead and take one stagecoach item.
Yeah, it will leave us with
what we get.
An uneven number.
Yeah,
Food,
no,
quantity of looted foods. Nice, yeah.
Okay, yeah. Let's grab. I think you're right. Let's grab the other stagecoach item and 2 trinkets and see what, and a trinket and see what comes of it.
Okay.
Trinket organizer, you say?
Would be nice if that added some. That ticked up in cost as we got there. So
unfortunate. Oh man, spoken sharply is not the thing I was hoping was going to show up there.
I probably will just drop it. I'm going to pop that into companionship and then we'll just move on.
Yeah, sounds good. Yeah, so let's get on to the crossroads and meet our team here.
Yeah, just to touch on it, spoken sharply. Stained items equipped, gain on hit heal 4, but you have less max health. And then
and I've just not. Is it heal 4 or is it regen 4?
I think it's heal 4.
Yep. Yeah, and we talked about this before we dived in, and we elected to go after denial here, purely because we're not sure about this formation, at least as we're gonna run it. So we'll give it the denial treatment. If it does well, if it kind of exceeds expectations, we'll likely revisit it with a harder run. But like, for example, I don't know how this formation does resentment ever.
Yeah,
so
with difficulty is the answer.
Yeah, well, with great difficulty and struggle. But yeah, let's meet our team here.
Then it was Plague Doctor. Hot-blooded.
Yeah, hot-blooded. Can we go through quirks?
Yeah, no problem.
And we'll do quirks and pass.
Steady and lazy.
Okay, that's not too bad. Steady's pretty decent.
Pretty happy with that. Daredevil.
There we go.
Actually kind of nice.
Wait. Hang on. Daredevil. Oh, sworn off the bottle. I thought that has said sworn off battle. I'm like, Boudica, get your ass back in there.
Oh, that's nice. Defiant.
Ooh, Defiant.
Don't need
very
to heal
nice.
the Jester very much.
Yeah, that's the hope. And then Shadowborn, which is not really relevant for Plague Doctor.
I mean, not 50% chance of not being targetable in the first round is pretty nice.
Yeah.
So, honestly, rolled really well.
That seems like a pretty good pickup. So I've also got some requested names for this run. So let's go ahead and get them in. So Paracelsus, the Plague Doctor. Okay. We are going to do the name is going to be Meijo, which is Meijo.
Like such?
Yep.
Okay.
And this was requested by Ulti Bashild, one of 2 names, which we will get the other one here in just a moment. And we said the path is physician because this is the meme. Oh man.
So this one certainly not negotiable. We're running in physician. We need to do research. The other ones I'm up for changing as we see fit. So I'm not married to.
I mean, I think we came up with a pretty interesting setup of like, if this formation works, then truly anything can work.
What were the other names? Just before we miss that.
The next up will be Jester.
Okay.
Who is going to be Winston.
Winston. Okay.
Named for my Basset Hound puppy, because he's a good boy. And I think for the Jester, I think we were going to do Intermezzo. Kind of the other path that I'm at least very skeptical of, though I'm sure it has some uses.
I'm a bit happier with this. The additional buff tokens on Battle Ballad, I feel like, and Play Out make them both feel much stronger, and I feel like just getting the extra bleed chance from your other song skills. So Equimarch is helpful for like pulling people out of position. And then most of the time you hope that you can ignore when you cast your songs on other people. And thankfully I've run away for that. But we'll see.
That's true.
I mean, it isn't the other 2 paths, that's for sure. It does kind of feel like a small cut. below, I would say.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, compared to Virtuoso, which is just better jester, and Soloist, which is this, powerful striker. So yeah, that's Winston, the Intermezzo, and then we have Boudica, who we do not have a name request for.
Okay,
So
you know what?
quick.
I'll give this one to you. We'll have a Loki.
Loki. Okay, I dig it. Yeah. And while we're here, if you would like to join the Wagoneers Wild Ride, comment section below what character, what name, and I always like to hear the story about why that character, why that name. Always fun to hear the stories of why people why a name means something to somebody. But yeah, comment section below. We are happy to take recommendations. And
Very good.
finally, the runaway is going to be Fagotin. So this is like Fagotin.
Fagotin.
Gotin. Yeah, no G. Just ends with the N. Yeah. Once again, suggested by Ulti Basshild. Get both of yours at once. Always good. And I believe she was destined to be an arsonist.
Okay. Well, we also were thinking Ravager for this.
Yeah,
but
I
again,
think
not married to these. I feel like we can change them at will if we would like to.
Yeah, well, I think Carcass would come into play if we were going to a different boss, because if we really needed the tanking. But given that we're kind of low on damage output right now anyway, we kind of need either Ravager or Berserker to carry that load.
Yeah.
And I think Ravager is just going to be like raw damage output and durability, which we're desperately going to need probably.
I feel
so
like
I think
there is a shell for this combination of heroes with setting up Jester and Hellion as bleed dealers, and then just normal burn for the runaway, and then trying to play like a cause of death comp. But we're not going to go the easy way.
Yeah, no, that would be too easy.
So yeah, we were thinking Ravager here. Obviously, this has the bonus damage in rank 1, which might give some suggestion to how the runaway is probably not going to be staying in rank 1 during the fight. We're hoping,
yeah, very much so. Though we want to have the flexibility probably with Ravager to get her, or not Ravager. Trying to remember the name of the skill. Ransack. Ransack for her to pull herself back to the front for Dragonfly potentially.
Oh, do you mean Oh, I see. Sorry, I for some reason I thought you were talking about
No, yeah, I was talking about the runaway. My brain had jumped a couple steps ahead.
No problem. I have just noticed. I think this is the only character I'm missing something on. I wish I'd realized that beforehand. I would have just cleared that.
Well, if memory serves, her last two skills are you have Cauterize. Yeah, her last two skills are not that impactful if memory serves. So.
And if we're going arsonist, it's not a big deal.
Yeah.
Right. Before I forget, probably drop Half Light, grab Dragonfly, and then drop Searing Strike, grab Ransack.
Yeah, but I think probably drop the Firefly for Cauterize.
I was leaning more towards Run and Hide, just because I feel like,
Do we think she's going to get back to rank 3?
So, given that we have a Jester and he'll be moving back and forth, we sort of need to pick a lane with him. Like, if we want to go down a sort of finale-esque finisher, then I think we can expect that the runaway will be kind of moving back and forth, and the Jester might hover around too. But if we choose to maybe not go for that, we're more looking to buff the others, then that won't happen. However, if we're running Physician, which maybe we should just start with,
start with Physician.
We're going to be lacking damage. So, yeah, just to touch on what Physician does, lowering the dot per turn of Blight and Bleed, but giving Disorientating Blast a greater stun, resist piercing. Ounce Prevention gives some horror resist. That's probably not going to come into play, though I hope I eat my words. Emboldening Vapors gives another strength token. That makes it so that it gives 2 strength tokens. And then Disorientating Blast also now applies vulnerable. Where is it? There it is. you know how often I don't use these skills.
Yeah, I mean, well, that was kind of the genesis of this, right? Was that
Yeah.
this is the class or the hero paths that's trying to get you to use the skills that you probably don't use on the Plague Doctor very much.
Mm.
Though some of them, I know there are folks out there who are big believers in like disorienting blast as an example, but I just don't see it a lot of the time.
Yeah, I mean,
So
I'm excited for it. You know, it will feel good to drop a
use her
blast
kit.
on, yeah, and to like drop a blast on, like, say, an arbalist in the back. They get a vulnerable token. They're now acting at the end, so that serrated bolt volley doesn't come out, and then you
Yeah, it
can
gets
knock it out.
lots of improvement. Yeah.
My suggestions for this, but again, like, this is a discussion, is this. So I think we originally had answer prevention. I actually don't think bother with that. I think magnesium rain to maybe knock off some dodge tokens on mass.
And give the Plague Doctor something positive to do in the fight.
Yeah, have an effect. The
Yeah.
battlefield medicines, I think, is just too solid to not bring.
Yeah, and I think they're for like the if and when we get to like a lair battle or boss battle kind of place, we probably ditch disorienting blast in favor of indiscriminate science at that point, because I don't think disorienting blast does. Well, no, disorienting blast is applying vulnerable, which isn't
Yeah,
nothing, but
and the
I don't know.
I don't understand why this weaken is a percent chance. Honestly, like, it, I feel like it. Yes, it's a nice token, but like, is it so strong it needs to have a chance to be applied? Maybe
Yeah,
I'm not
especially
valuing
given
shuffle and the days enough.
I don't know. I definitely don't value shuffle very highly. So I'm sure that's blasphemy to somebody, but like it doesn't feel like it's the thing
Hmm.
most of the time.
I guess one thing in its favor is how stacking days is now results in a stun.
Yeah,
Um,
that is true.
but yeah, run with this. To I'm just trying to think in terms of. I think the Hellions probably quite easy to build. I think our suggested comp was something like making use of these four, and then
Yeah.
our kind of pick of if we want to pick up like an adrenaline rush. We could grab breakthrough for some movement for ourselves, but we'll have to make sure we upgrade toe to toe to remove that winded. What
Yep.
do you think?
I'm good with either. I would probably lead with Raucous Revelry or Adrenaline Rush in a vacuum.
Okay.
I do want to consider also the if it bleeds skill.
Okay, yeah, for that makes sense. Given that we're in the kind of in the back ranks, I will say though that we are lacking some bleed resist piercing.
Oh, that's true. Yeah, we're running Ravager. If we were running Berserker, we might do that. So maybe, yeah, I'd probably say here we just slot in like probably slot in Breakthrough.
Yeah,
Give that its chance.
yeah. I can see there being reason to go Adrenaline Rush or Bloodlust if we don't upgrade toe to toe in the first in, but we get so many mastery points with it being denial. I can't see this not being updated. So yeah, let's grab breakthrough. Pardon me, I just need to cough for 1 second.
Permission to cough granted.
Yeah, sorry. Thankfully, I've got quick mute on my mic.
There you go. All right, so that's the Plague Doctor and Hellion setup.
Yeah. So
I think we've got the Runaway setup. So is the Jester missing skills?
the point of contention on the runaway is if we need Firefly or not. My thinking behind keeping Firefly is it means you can have a move that doesn't move her while you're in the back two ranks. However, I can understand just saying like, oh, why would we want that? We can just always ransack instead.
Yeah.
How,
Well, I
how do you
think
feel?
I think the question is like this is a decision point for the formation is the Runaway going to make her way to the back ranks and stay there, like going down the solo finale line with the Jester, or are we going down the line of the Runaway and the Hellions sort of dancing in the front two ranks and the Jester sort of cutting in once in a while? Like basically, is the Plague Doctor living in rank 4 forever, or is the Runaway going to find her way back there?
Yeah, that
Because
makes
like
sense.
this is kind of the challenge with the Runaways kit is it's really like she either wants to be in the front 2 ranks or the back 2 ranks, and her skills are really divided between the two. There's not a ton of like, oh, I can float all around. She kind of wants to commit to something.
I'm really sorry. Like, I'm just gonna take a quick 30-second break. There's just something going on. Okay.
Yep, sure.
Maybe if you can think of any ideas on the jester.
Yep, working on it.
Sorry for that.
Oh, you're good.
No, just found out my cousin's getting married. So.
Oh, hey.
Yeah, no, good news.
Good for them.
Just,
good for them.
They're just not respecting that we're recording this right now. It's
yeah. Well, that's gotta learn them now. Your marriage will be there next week.
Right. Sorry. No, that is great news. Yeah. Where are you landing on this jester? I feel like we do need damage, because if we're running a physician plague doctor, she's not going to have an awful lot of like immediate damaging skills. So
yeah, she's going to have almost no damage the way we're running her. So the skills that we know we want to make use of, because to make the whole point of Intermezzo being here, we want Battle Ballad and we want Echoing March. So let's put those two in.
Yep, agreed. I do think that there is so Battle Ballad's obviously fantastic for moving the Hellion back into position. Especially if she like Howling ends and she needs like a bit of a pick-me-up. Another thought, and now this is what I mean when I say I'm not strictly tied to the paths we've chosen, is the legendary rank 1 orphan. But yeah, that's perhaps me being a bit too close to the sun.
Yeah. So what the idea that she lives in rank 1, or that she starts in rank 1 and we get her all the way back to rank 4 by turn 3 or something?
Just that she can do both. So I guess the hit damage on a Firefly isn't really that big. You may be wanting on Backdraft. I don't know. I think I'm talking myself out of it as I suggest it. I think best you can do is maybe Ransack and a bits of Searing Strike.
Yeah. That makes sense to me. I mean, I think it's an interesting idea, but like I think Arsonist just has a little bit too much on the ball right now. For what we're kind of doing. Like we're gonna need all of that burn to kill things.
Yeah, I agree. I think perhaps not the right thought. So this is perhaps mainly going to be hitting the Jester himself and the Hellion for when we're using Battle Ballad.
So Battle Ballad
finale.
So do we want to go down like the solo finale route and like have that big damage come in, and then we actually need Inspiring Tune because we don't have a stress healer. We don't have any other real stress heal. So Inspiring.
I don't actually think we need solo. I think we can get away without it. I think definitely pick up Inspiring Tune, and then my feeling here is probably Razor's Wit, so he has the ability to get himself forward. And some combo application.
Yeah, the combo application is going to be relevant. We have a lot of people that use it.
Yeah, it's a shame. It would be nice to have Harvest to have like multiple target combo application as well. That would be like my swap out for Inspiring Tune if like we're starting.
If stress is just not an issue.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, but I think this is probably good enough for government work as we get started. We'll. I mean, at some point we've got to dive in and just like try to start making this work.
Yeah, just all right. Quick sense check. Okay, I think we drop Run and Hide for Cauterize.
Yeah, Cauterize needs to be in our run here. Yeah. And if we're going down the line of the jester's going to get into rank 2 somewhat frequently, then yeah, let's leave Searing Strike off and
Yes.
call that good. So we keep that Firefly in the background.
All right, we're good. Let's go.
Let's hit it.
Sorry again for the brief interruption. I just heard a lot of noise and I was like, okay, something's happening.
Okay. Oh, I mean, it's all good. My cousin got married this year too, so it's exciting stuff when family and stuff's going on. Oh man, you ready for some riveting gameplay right here?
I know. Across the bridge.
Yeah.
It's
Cross the
happened.
bridge.
Oh
man.
Right. Sorry, I hate to pause before the first fight. Are we just gonna get rid of Spoken Sharply?
Yeah, Spoken Sharply can get left on the side of the road. Probably put the bone saw on the Hellion because she's the only one that can make use of it.
Yeah,
which is unfortunate because it does affect her bleed. But
the little like notifications of like, oh, I can equip something, drive me up the wall.
Yeah.
Oh, this is an easy one. Not the Woodsman.
Yeah.
Oh gosh, everything happening there. That was from Gaunt Fearing. Right. I'm probably going to autopilot a few of these, unless you feel like there's...
I don't think there's... The problem is this fight is going to be so short that there's nothing to really talk about. Like, Howling End's just going to turn... Or Wicked Hack, but either one would just turn one of these things into mulch.
Yeah, we'll just get
so there you go.
Sake. I've forgotten that backdraft applies combo. That's very enjoyable. Right, well, I'd probably Magnesium Rain this just to bring her closer into the top front 2 ranks.
Yeah. Yeah, put her in range for something.
Yeah, we are taking unfortunate stress in terms of just the Widow getting any attacks off, but it is what it is. That is unfortunate. No, can we finale kill? Oh no, not quite.
We could it mathematically happens more some percentage of the time. Min rolled.
Yeah,
Min rolled the damage.
Well. Right. There's not really much in it. I'm just gonna go for it.
Yeah. We just test. Put the skills to use here. Yeah. See, this is kind of why I'm reluctant to go down the line of having the runaway go further and further back. Because Dragonfly is really good.
Yeah, I will say I had forgotten the combo, and now I'm like, oh, okay, hold on, I understand a bit more. I do still feel like, though, with this much combo application, Finale could be like a very good addition.
Yeah, I'm buying it. We just have to. I think we just have to figure out what the dance routine is to get Winston back to the front, or at least to the second rank, so he can do his thing. But I definitely think we're on to something here. All right, first in.
Yeah, 100%. Okay, Armor Repair Kit. That's a bit of a boring one.
Yeah, yawn.
Okay, well, so we are on denial, so it's always the same 2 routes. Now, because I am an unlock Andy, I often go for the candles. But if this were a longer run, I would be trying to get mastery points as much as I can early on, unless there was anything in particular that's keeping me away from it.
Yeah, well, I think in this case, given that it's a single master point for what is no time to bleed, which one's that? Avoid the field hospital.
Yeah,
I mean, yeah, that doesn't really particularly excite me, and we might actually want to go to the field hospital.
We don't really have any like particularly scary negative quirks.
Okay, yeah. So, I mean, given that it's your profile and you still need candles for a lot of stuff, I don't see any problem with going to the sprawl, and keeping our light above 40 is pretty doable.
Yeah, I think we can roll better than this, so I think the sprawl is just worth it. It would be nice to take on the librarian. I think we have an okay shot at it. If we can get combo on him and build up to a big jester, that would get us a long way. And then I feel like Hellion's going to do a lot of the heavy lifting.
Yeah, Hellion the first few rounds with Iron Swan's going to be important. The Runaway is going to do virtually nothing, unfortunately.
Yeah, it's difficult.
So we're going to be really dependent on the Jester. And that might actually be one where we bring in like Plague Grenade, not because it's going to do a lot, but because it's going to do something, and we need something to happen here.
Oh, you mean the ability? Sorry, I thought you misspoke for Spore Grenade there. Um,
Well, I mean, we probably grab that too, but what are our pet options here?
the the resistance piercing is kind of nice in a sense of it's going to help land the vulnerable and such for the disorientating blast. It's going to make smoke bomb feel better.
Yeah.
Uh, Orphan Wolf Cob is almost always like it's
Yeah,
too
it's just
good.
generically
Yeah.
good. Yeah.
Reanimated rabbit. I think we have. Yeah, we have one food gear, but and then we get.
Yeah.
Mm, actually, honestly, reanimated rabbit with this icebox is kind of too good. We just need the flapjack maker, and then we've though okay. Sorry, I know I'm half finishing thoughts. So the idea here is obviously we can stack food and we can get a larger bonus than we would otherwise. However, when you're doing denial, I've tried this before. You just don't stack it fast enough outside when you have a flapjack maker.
Yeah.
So I
Well, let's
talk
check the
myself
store
around
because
on that.
the griddle sometimes shows up.
No, it doesn't
Sadly,
seem like
no.
we well, the luxury gear, which is nice to know. None of these trinkets I would be particularly interested in picking up.
Yeah, I think we
Maybe
can live
tea
without them.
service.
Yeah, tea service is a maybe. I mean, yeah, I think we probably just go. It's either owlet or wolf cub, probably. Because I think the rabbit, you're right, it just doesn't do enough relative to how much work it takes to get it to go somewhere.
Yeah,
Um,
if this were like Act 3, I started with an icebox like this, it would be slam dunk, just grab the rabbit, don't even look back, and just keep stacking food.
yeah,
But
just get as big as humanly possible.
yeah, precisely. I think my brain is telling me Wolf Cub. I know it's very very good. My heart's telling me Owlet just because it's not Wolf Cub, and I've had so many with Wolf Cub. But I feel
I
like
mean,
Wolf
I
Cub
think
is the
I
correct
think
pick.
I think you're right. Wolf cub is the correct pick. However, let's
Cool.
do owlet. Let's do
Okay.
owlet.
All right. I
So,
see how little convincing I needed there.
yeah, and that is Tinker's gear that we're looking for now.
Yep, exactly that. Tinker's gear.
Okay. So do we
And
do we have any Tinker's gear? Oh, we do. The
oh, the Rippling
blueprint dudes
tubes.
is Tinker's gear. Um, I say
That's
I say we take it along.
it's a shame we're not producing anything currently.
Yeah.
I would get this this brazier as well, just because it's
Yeah.
it
Well,
just
particularly
reduces
since we're doing in the light, so we probably need that.
yeah, it just reduces the frequency in which we need to use Glimmer of Hope, which means we can more often bring something that's impactful to the fight. I think like given it's us two and like you keep me a lot more honest, we're probably going to be doing more lair fights when they're available. So I don't think we're going to be particularly hurting for baubles.
Yeah. I didn't. I'm no coward. we're here to fight.
I guess
We're here to.
to that tune, we probably do want to feed our party.
Yeah, I
I would
do.
sometimes skip on it just to kind of keep it like low eco, but yeah, we probably should.
Especially given that I do want to try to go after the librarian here. I definitely think apples and cheese and the stale bread. It's
Leave
a
the steak and
little.
spuds, I guess.
We can probably live without the steak and
Yeah,
spuds.
just maybe not feed the plague doctor.
Yeah, let the plague doctor will be in the back. She'll be fine most of the time.
I'll throw the better food on.
I would
Runaway.
actually say put it on. No, I'd say put it on the Hellion.
Okay, fair.
Because the Hellion getting blinded or something is actually fairly bad for us against
Yeah.
the
Fair comment.
against the librarian because she doesn't like we don't have damage. We don't have great damage in rank 4 and rank 3 is a little suspect too. So we're like, kind of need to set ourselves up for success here. Armor repair kit, I'm sort of meh on. If you want to throw it on either the Hellion or the Runaway, I don't see that being a problem. But
I'm
I don't know
more
that.
concerned for the Runaway's health, I think. So I'll probably just
Okay.
throw it on the Runaway. And
Yep.
then, in terms of anything else, I mean, we do have items we can get to make it an easier combat. I don't think we particularly need any.
Yeah, I don't like the spore grenade you pointed out is kind of tempting, but what is that? It's a 3/3 stack of blight, right?
Yes,
Yeah, it's
and
3/3, so it's 9 damage, and scrap grenade's 9 damage. That is not going to save us if we're failing.
It would be nice to put the stimulating poultice on the jester.
Okay,
Does he
get
have
him
speed?
running.
Oh, wait, maybe I'm thinking wrong. Actually, yes, no, I think it would be nice to have it on the jester, unless we
Yeah,
want to
get
have
him.
like the immediate hit from runaway and get the Hellion in front straight away.
That actually appeals to me quite a bit.
Yeah,
Um,
fair. Let's grab
yeah,
that.
because particularly in this specific zone where we're gonna need like the runaway's just not gonna do a whole lot. We need the Hellion to be Iron Swanning early.
Yeah. Shall we? It is expensive. Shall we grab a grenade item or probably leave it and just see what we roll into?
Let's just see what we roll into.
Yeah, fair.
Because there's always the chance we end up at either a hospital or a hoarder and have like have an opportunity to spend some cash.
Right. So I think we should be grabbing toe to toe. Just means we
Yeah,
don't have to think about winded.
yeah, we don't have to think about winded. I'd also like to see Finale gets its upgrade.
Yeah, agreed.
I think we can probably skip the we can skip Inspiring Tune, but I would like to see what is Ballads upgrade again?
Chance for
Ooh.
crit, and we already
Ooh.
have a inherent chance from Intermezzo.
Yeah.
Excuse me.
That feels kind of good.
Yep. Let's give it a
Kind
go.
of feels
See if it's fun.
yeah. And then go to the runaway. I think Battlefield Medicine needs its upgrade.
Yeah, agreed.
Because we need to be removing stuff. And then is it
Please.
blind? I'm wondering, do we do blinding gas or do we do like Iron Swan? Or smoke screen's good too.
Yeah, I feel smoke screens to play on this one, like because we know that Runaway is going to be a bit bad against Librarian. I think smoke screens going to want something that we're going to want to use on cooldown.
Yeah, to at least slow down the
Yeah,
librarian a little bit.
we can also mess around with the order of the books with Ransack as well, which is nice. But yeah, should we smoke screen? You think as well?
Yeah, let's hit it.
Okay, we're giving
This
it a
is
go.
ending up being a really heavy debuff composition, which I guess is kind of the point.
So no. We pretend that we thought of this in ahead of time, so the unnatural owlet looks like a
Yeah, we
the
look like geniuses. There we go.
Yeah, exactly. All this time. Right, cool.
Yeah, let's hit it.
We do have more relics, but I think we save it.
Yeah. Well, we're looking for a hoarder or a field hospital because I wouldn't hate the idea of rolling into a field hospital and buying 2 or 3 stimulate or clarifying poultices.
Oh, yep, 100%. All
Yeah.
right, let's get on in. So, no, part of the reason as well why I'll go like low eco on the first zone is because it's obviously a smaller zone. So, kind of any you're getting less mileage out of your till next in buffs, but also, I would sometimes fall into putting all my money down on affinity items early to see if I can get these positive relationships. But you start net neutral, so this is kind of like you don't have any. Well, it's less likely rather to have any bad relationships like we can see right here, and it's better to kind of react to those later on than as I've had in my runs. Go in, have absolutely no relics, and not be able to buy things at the field hospital or otherwise.
Yeah, I think the relationship system, the new change, you kind of end up in this mode where neutral is fine.
Yes.
Like it used to be that you really needed positive
Or,
relationships.
and
Now it's like
you have to
neutrals.
retrain yourself on that, like you're saying that.
Yeah.
Oh, you see that there?
Oh, do we?
Straight
Yeah,
away.
do we have the brass to make this happen?
I mean, that's not a question. We know we have
Yeah,
the
of
brass.
course. Yeah,
It's gonna be spicy.
yeah.
No,
Oh, and we lose our wheel right before. That's always good. Well, actually, that's better than losing the armor. So at least we'll start with the
yeah,
blocks.
precisely on every fight as well.
Yeah.
Come on, we're
Oh,
praying.
before you hit it, stop. No.
Don't worry.
Whew. Okay. Let's double check skills here. So the runaway is good. She's not gonna be able to do anything else. So this is fine.
Yeah, agreed.
The plague doctor, drop magnesium rain, and let's put in incision. Incision's
No,
only front
she'd
two.
need to be bumped forward. I think.
Well, she's going to get bumped forward by the Jester. So Incision is going to be in play at least some of the time after the Jester finales. But
Yeah,
only
that's
when the...
that's fair. I think like Disorienting Blast and like Embodying Vapors are going to be and Blinding Gas. Blinding Gas is probably going to feel very good in the Librarian
Yeah,
fight.
I think Blinding Gas is going to feel very good. Disorienting Blast, dazing the Librarian feels good too. And Emboldening Vapors we kind of want. We need Battlefield Medicine. So like the choice I think is basically, do we want Plague Grenade or Incision? And I think it's Incision because Plague Grenade just doesn't do much. In its current state, I actually
Yeah,
think it deals 0 blight right now, doesn't it? Because it does 2 blight, right? Baseline? I know it
3.
does
So
3,
it
so
would
it's
be
dealing
1.
1
It would be
blight.
1.
Yeah, that's sad. So yeah, let's have Incision in just so the Plague Doctor has something to do towards the end of the fight, because if we're going down here, it's because we just run out of damage and
Yeah, agreed.
the Librarian just barbecues us.
No notes
Just
on Winston, I think.
No, I think Winston's good as is. Harvest, yeah, I think having Harvest in there is kind of nice. Finale's good. Yeah, this is probably fine as
There,
is.
there's we could make use of things like Encore, but I don't think we want that here. Just given that we
I
want to
think
be able
we're
to hit with him.
Yeah, I think we need his turn as much as anything. Then Hellion, she's got Iron Swan. That's
Bonesaw
the
if it
only
goes very badly.
Yeah. Yeah, drop the bone saw if that's the thing that saves us. We've really had a bad day.
Yeah. All right, I think we just go for it.
Yeah, let's hit it. This is the kind of thing that when I started tinkering with my fresh start, this is the kind of thing that got me killed the first time. I was like, oh, the Librarian's not that hard.
Oh, yeah.
None of my characters are updated, and this is like literally the first zone, or like the first node of the first zone, and I got my head kicked in. It was ugly.
I think in terms of order of priority, I like removing the Shaman as early as I can.
Yeah.
I guess I could Ransack here to pull him forward, but it does mean that I'm not moving back. What do you think?
Check does the Hellion have... how far does toe to toe reach?
At second
Oh no,
rank,
we have
so-
breakthrough. We have breakthrough.
Yep, but also we can we'll be pulling them forward.
Let's pull him forward with Ransack, because the Hellion can live in the second rank for long enough. You know, we can
even Howling End it.
Yeah, we just Howling End and
I think that's
get
the
rid
play,
of him.
honestly, and then we toe to toe after.
Yeah, just make him dead.
Oh, I forgot it'll bring it back one. Okay.
Oh, that's fine. Now we can potentially finale for decent damage.
If we high roll, we kill the Gaunt, which is probably enough.
Yeah, probably.
Nice.
There we go.
Always lucky.
And now we get to blinding gas both enemies here. Oh man, look at this. Look at this synergy. Look at the things this team is doing. Never mind. Everything sucks. We're never lucky.
Alright, well now this is lined up nicely for backdraft. Knock off these tokens.
You mean Dragonfly?
Yes, sorry. I'm going to get that wrong a lot, I can already tell.
Yeah. So we could toe to toe, but the fight's not going to last that much longer. And I think, does Wicked Hack have a chance to kill here? Only if it crits.
No, it doesn't. No, yeah, it would need to crit him or crit here.
Yeah.
I feel like we just hit the
yeah, because the Plague Doctor can play cleanup here. Disappointing.
Oh, that's probably not going to be enough.
Well, she's got Incision, so if she hits for 6, the bleed won't do it.
No, the bleed won't do it.
How much HP does the other guy have?
He has 11.
He has 11. He's burning for 2.
Yep.
So it's at 9 effective. Yeah, so it won't do it either one. I still think we just swing Incision here, because they're like, buffing isn't going to kill these guys any quicker. We may as well just try to make him dead.
The front one?
Yeah. Paracelsus is helping. Oh, that's rude.
Yeah. Awesome.
Them igniting is always so rude.
Yeah, unfortunately, they are two potentially quite annoying enemies. Right. I'm just thinking out loud. So we're immobilized, so no matter what we do, we're not going to be going forward.
Yeah.
I think we just raise his wit, the front chap. We have a chance of missing, but
Yeah.
is what it is. Or we can try and knock. We can do this, and even if we do miss, it still knocks off the dodge.
Yeah. I think that's the better play because that's guarantees gets us something here.
I guess raise his wit's the better skill there.
Yeah.
Right.
I don't know that it matters.
Through all that, and then I guess we
Yeah,
go again.
ransack or dragonfly is probably fine here. Either one would do the thing.
We'd just high rolled that. That would have worked. Okay, so we're seeing the whipper next, so I think we just try and finish them off.
Is the whipper just dead to the burn?
No, unfortunately not.
Off by one. Yeah. It looks like both are going to get a turn, so yeah, we may as well kill the whipper. Just get rid of him. And a 1, and a 2, and get stabbed in the face.
Yep, exactly. That wasn't on the sheet music. Right, well, he has no dodge. I think we just emboldening vapors here for the finish.
Yeah, purely for the swag here.
Yeah,
because I don't think it's.
No, all right, it's weirdly close. Okay.
Yeah. Winded can be kind of mean. There we go.
Yeah, saved some damage. No thinking, we advance.
Yeah. I never retreat after the first layer unless you are absolutely broken, because it's never. I just can't imagine it's worth it ever. Like it's just extra baubles and relics for showing up. Once again, we kind of want to get the shaman dead, but the problem is the shaman is way the hell back there.
Yeah. Just thinking, it would be nice to get this jester forward, because finale can hit everywhere if we wanted to blow an early finale. Though we're not really going to be able to do that without. Yeah, I don't think we can do that first turn. So I think we dragonfly just to start getting the runaway backwards.
Yeah, makes sense.
Good combo.
And we get a little combo token, which is nice.
Blinding gas.
So.
Or
oh no! So well, I was about to say that maybe we can emboldening the jester, but he's not in range to do finale.
Yeah, exactly. That's why it was problematic with trying to get the runaway backwards. I think disorientating blast could have a good chance of paying off here.
Yeah, may as well.
And like the daze is going to mean it skips his turn because it would have been next.
Yeah, there we go.
Right. I think we just raise his wit, get them forwards.
Yep. Makes sense. Razor's wit.
Then that will mean that we can definitely get a finish with the Hellion.
Yeah, easily.
Oh. The block token's coming in heavy.
Yeah. Oh, we got a little bit lucky there. The jester didn't get shifted back.
Yeah. I wonder, does he have? No, he has no extra move.
No, he doesn't. He just didn't land it.
Right. So we can hit them both with Harvest.
How much is finale doing?
On the pit fighter, quite a lot. Yeah.
Yeah. Let's get because that'll put him in range where the Hellion might be able to knock him to death's door.
I'm just thinking we can not guarantee it, but we can get it quite a lot of the way there if this smokescreen lands.
Yeah.
Nope, unlucky.
Never lucky. Cursed.
Exactly. First run, start again. Halligan will do it. Yeah.
Yeah, Halligan will knock him to death's door easily. And once again, getting kind of paid out here. Paracelsus has incision. Yeah.
Yep. This mob having 25 death blow resist means it's not guaranteed after the first check. So
yeah. Have you noticed the change there where the evangelists get death's door, but they have no death blow resistance, so they die at the first hit?
Do you know how you can tell which mobs have that?
Oh.
I can just show you. So you see on this whipper here in the bottom right, you've got your death blow resist, and it
Oh
has
yeah,
a
it
line.
shows a 0, right? Yeah,
Precisely. So
line means nothing, 0 means they take 1 hit.
precisely that. Yep. So evangelists, what is the immolationists are the ones in the sprawl?
Immolatus, yeah.
Yeah. So just little tidbit there. Again, Darkest Dungeon and Clear UI aren't things that are normally said in the same sentence. So it just kind of comes with the territory.
What? The UI is very clear. You're here to lose.
I'm thinking ransack, pull him forward.
Yeah, may as well. Not really. I mean, at this
Ooh.
point, there's kind of not really a right or wrong decision. It's just finish the fight.
Now, okay, we got 13. We can't hit it, so I think we're emboldening vapors on.
We could emboldening vapors. We could also disorienting blast and try to get him to the front.
Yeah, it's a good shout. Also gives everyone else a chance to. Oh, and the vulnerable helps here.
Yep.
Wicked hack, wait. Do it.
I think Wicked. How close does Wicked Hack get us? 5, 9, 13. The Jester will be coming in hot afterwards. I think Wicked Hack does it. Gets us close enough.
7,
yeah, 7
brings us down to 6.
Because now the Jester comes in with Razor's Wit and can do it. He needs max damage.
We high roll. Excellent.
Yeah, finally, some good RNG.
Always lucky. So what are we going to get here? Storage. Oh, actually, that's the physician trinket.
There we go.
That's hilarious.
Yeah, it's the physician trinket. Now, the whole battlefield medicine dealing a lot or healing a lot less is not exactly appealing, but I think that's fine, and it means emboldening vapors does even more stuff, which is kind of cool.
Yeah, it pushes us more to use indiscriminate science as our fifth skill, and the clarifying just to sweeten the deal.
Yeah, and then the lantern is good for. I mean, not that arsonist needs help landing burns, but that plus chart litany. I mean,
yeah, I think we're.
I think
and gain on the resist as well is really.
Yeah, which trophy is it?
It's the second one, unfortunately, not the crit.
It's the less exciting one, but it's still a good trophy.
All right, we're sending it.
Yeah, full send. Let's go. That's the worst that can happen.
Nothing bad has ever happened after stating that.
Yeah. All right, so what is it? It's 2, 2, 3. Okay, so this can be a little interesting.
Yeah, we're looking like a pretty slow start here. I don't think we. This might honestly just be a move.
Yeah, I think it is. I think it's just a move back because the runaway isn't going to do anything else. Echoing March is kind of cute here.
It actually, I don't think does anything.
I think it can cause the bleed, but we can also battle. We upgraded Battle Ballad for a reason. We put Battle Ballad on the Hellion here.
We can't because it only hits the battle three. I think we can Battle Ballad himself, bring him forward.
Yeah, let's do that. We never lucky. We didn't get the crit.
I didn't get the bleed. Right, so the shuffle. The best thing we can hope is shuffling one of these books back.
Yeah, the shuffle does nothing because I don't think you can move the librarian. Which has a higher chance of giving us a combo token?
Can you hear me? Okay, by the way, I've just had to readjust.
Yeah.
We can still emboldening vapors the Hellion.
Yeah. Well, the worry I have is that I think he's about to get a dodge token.
Yeah, that would scan. Blinding gas has a 25% chance.
Yeah, let's blinding gas him and see what we can get out of that. All right, we got the only part that wasn't guaranteed there.
Yep.
Oh, it's not okay, it's not that. Yeah, now we get to Iron Swan him for some decent damage.
Yeah, unfortunately, we don't have the upgrade on that.
Yeah, we had the theory of decent damage.
Oh, we resisted the
We resisted the important part, thank God.
Yeah.
All right, now we really want the
Well, so if we they're not far enough. I think we knock off the blind, and then we're looking to apply combo to try and get like a good a good finale off.
Yeah.
So I think Firefly.
Yeah, Firefly.
Nice. Hit them with one of the only moves that does nothing for us, unfortunately.
Yeah.
Hmm.
So the problem here, I almost think we need to send this finale anyway because it's still doing decent damage, and we do because we need to do something about he's going to get a burning bright here, and there's not much we can do to stop it at this point.
Yeah. Yeah.
So
I think we just send the finale, and
yeah,
though him coming forward is not strictly a bad thing.
it's not that's not going to hurt us long run. So
Right.
yeah, let's go ahead and take our chunk of damage here.
Oh,
Ooh.
we've got the crit off. That's always nice.
Yeah, then definitely pays the bills.
So he's about to
And
move forward one. So
the Hellions not going to be able to hit him this round, unfortunately.
we could risk it and see if we can bump this book backwards with disorientating blast.
Okay. Yeah, let's do that and see if we can move it around. Hey! Now this does mean it does mean we're gonna potentially take 2 burning brights back to back, but that was gonna happen anyway. Like this. All right. So, Boudica, we need to have a talk. Just have a conversation real quick. I need you to stop min-rolling your damage. That's really not working for me right now.
So the good thing about our team is we're so responsive in terms of positioning. He says as he realizes he can't really do a lot right now.
Oh, we just throw Firefly for 2 damage.
Yeah.
We just keep doing that.
Fortunate.
Yeah. We just,
right.
we just keep sending Iron Swan.
Right, Boudica's not heard.
Yeah, Boudica is not cooperating.
Do we go again?
No, because I don't think we can't save. One of the books is going to get hit here. I think
the best outcome is one goes behind him.
I don't think they can anymore. Because I think he's immune to movement. I don't think he can be moved.
That means things can still be moved around him. If he was immobilized, then things couldn't move behind him.
You think so?
Yeah, I've had it happen before.
Okay, yeah, let's. I mean, let's try. It's no skin off my nose if it doesn't work. Because the alternative is blinding gas, which I don't know even helps us. So
yeah, not at this stage, unfortunately. Oh.
Well, at least we got the 3 stack in there. Ow.
Yeah, that hurts, but it could be worse. We're going to be taking stress no matter what. I love how Boudica is just chilling at the front.
Yeah, well, she's not doing anything. She's just sitting there min-rolling her damage like a jerk.
Okay, we may have to be at the stage of throwing out some heals.
Yeah. I mean, we can, finale's off cooldown in 2 turns, so probably harvest this turn.
Sure, we'll hit, but not for anything meaningful on the books, so that's fine.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. Anything less than 15 damage doesn't matter here.
Do we risk the smoke screen? Well, actually, oh no, Cauterize won't really mean much here.
Yeah, I don't know. Cauterize. I mean, the question is it smokescreen or ransack? Ransack probably does potentially more for us if it hits, but it's only 25% chance.
I think smokescreen to start stacking some blind on him is important.
Yeah, if we can land it, yeah. Okay, let's do it.
Oh, unfortunately not. 2 turns.
Oh, it still gets rid of the dot. Yeah.
We got some time on this.
Yeah, this is the downside though, where she doesn't have much she can do.
Yeah, I think as a result we maybe toe-to-toe the front one.
Yeah, just to get some damage onto her, protect the rest of the party for a minute here.
Precisely.
Yeah.
Alright, this is probably where we start getting some healing.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll just self-cast.
Yeah, we may as well self-cast here.
The thinking there, if anyone wasn't aware, is that Battlefield Medicine can, when it's upgraded, it heals the target of their ailments and yourself.
Yeah, it doubles up. So now we Razor's Wit.
Yeah, I think so.
Because that sets the combo, and we are gonna be in a tight race. Oh.
Is Finale back?
Yeah, Finale's back next turn.
Okay, so if we can, we'd like to buff. Yeah, we can. We can emboldening vapors here then.
Yep.
Are we sure it's back?
Yeah, it should be back. Pretty sure it's back.
Okay, this is a good opportunity for us to. Oh, okay. Wait. No, now we have a problem here. We can't. We can go for a hit move, but we're hoping that it will miss. Otherwise, we're going to eat up the combo.
Oh shit, you're right.
Otherwise, we can raise his wit again.
Yeah, I think it's worth it. I think we go for the. She's blind, so this is a pretty unlikely hit for
Yeah,
her.
precisely.
Yeah, I think we go for the whiff here.
Oh my
Yeah,
gosh.
yeah, we nail the whiff because we need this finale to be big because we can't count on the Hellions damage here either.
Yep. Oh, he lost his combo from it.
Oh, combo fades after a certain amount of time because the game's a jerk.
I think it was Page Burner removed it.
Maybe.
I'm not sure.
I think it only lasts like so many turns, and I think the problem that is he has 3. I mean, either way, we're gonna have to finale him. Like we really don't have much of a choice here. Because I think the only other option would be we finale or we Razor's Wit and set the combo and hope that the Jester beats him in initiative.
Yeah,
because I think that's what
right.
we have to
I think
count on.
finale is the play here, unfortunately.
Yeah.
All right, we'll just go for it. Okay, bit of a mineral damage, but hopefully we can.
Hopefully make something work here.
Okay, this is not going to be it. I think we toe to toe again here.
Yep.
Knowing that it's not going to make much of a difference.
It's going to come down to the wire here.
Oh, okay. Nope. Back up the front.
It's fine by us.
Yeah, that was okay. Okay, now we can hit with a smoke screen.
Yeah, now we do need to hit with smoke screen because we're gonna need. Well,
Ooh.
okay.
Ow. Okay. Right. Battlefield medicine probably on runaway. Or do we want to go disorientating blast for? Well, it doesn't really achieve a lot, unfortunately.
Yeah, it doesn't. I mean, it's either blinding gas or battlefield medicine here, and I think battlefield medicine onto the runaway try to stabilize her a little bit.
Yeah.
This is gonna get down. This is gonna get close here because this is gonna be burning bright into burning bright. Now the good news is that that's not absolutely backbreaking here.
Yeah.
Now I do think it's wicked hack here.
Yeah, agreed. Fine, we have a 50% damage bonus on the Hellion, so Howling End is big now. So it's really just how can we get rid of this dodge token as efficiently as possible. Oh wow.
Yeah.
Raises Wit?
Yeah, may as well.
Alright, removes dodge. Oh, he's unfortunately at the front. At least he heals. Thinking out loud. I think we cauterize on. We will cause negative affinity pip here.
I think at this point we just have to accept it. Like, you know, keeping at least somebody alive here. Howling End, yeah, we've got to do it.
Yeah, I do think there's a world where we toe to toe. Yeah,
he's just gonna start spamming Burning Bright, unfortunately.
Yeah. Have we flown too close to the sun?
We probably have.
We will see.
Yeah, I mean it's Incision, right? Like we don't even have Battlefield Medicine as an option, so it's Incision.
Yeah.
We need the damage.
Oh, the blind is coming in too strong. Oh, I thought that was on one of our guys. I was very worried for a second there.
Yeah, we're in trouble.
It's fine. Well, yeah, fine as in life goes on, but maybe not for this party. We'll see.
Yep. Yeah, we're in a lot of trouble. We didn't have the damage output here.
Okay, just thinking out loud. Yeah, okay, I think that's it, unfortunately.
Yeah, I think we're just dead. Oh, that's unfortunate. Oh well.
This happens. I mean,
Jeez.
it's one of those where the combo falling off was unfortunate. I'm not strictly sure. I'll just leave it on this screen of doom real quick. I'm
Yeah,
not strictly sure if it was that it had timed out. I honestly think that there might be a removal mechanic to his pages stuff.
it could be.
Past that though, I'm just trying to think if there was any like big misses that happened.
I mean, other than getting greedy and doing this immediately, I don't know that we had any. It was just like this is going to show kind of the limitation of this formation in that like it does not have the damage output of like a more typical build. So like, we got him down to like 22 or something like that, and like if the
Yeah,
plague doctor was
he
dealing
healed 24, so yeah,
yeah.
22 was the amount.
Yeah, so if the plague doctor was dealing damage the whole time, which in a normal any other combination she probably would be, that would have been plenty. She would have carried the rest of the load, and we wouldn't have been counting on the Hellion and like finale to do all this heavy lifting.
It's interesting how much we needed finale in this comp.
Yeah,
At least obviously heading into the sprawl and knowing that we can't have strict reliance on burn.
yeah.
Right?
Okay.
Should we see how many Dapple Overs we go, or are we going to abandon the?
Yeah, we may as well go for the end here. It's not like abandon gets any better. Like
Yeah, we did roll very unlucky on debuff resists, like just
yeah,
constantly not landing blinds. I think that was definitely like a bit of a miss. Breakthrough.
yep. Yeah, well, breakthrough got its thing. Well, if she lives another round, we get double bone saw. No, jeez, we have not had one death blow check tanked, which is
I think we've had some, haven't we?
no. Every one of them's been. There's the first one, the first death door check. May as well throw up. Oh, never mind. Jesus. Yeah,
We didn't even get to use our bone saw. I think
yes,
maybe some of the shuffles as well were greedy. Maybe we should have been trying to fish more for
yeah,
blind
maybe.
tokens.
Yeah. 3 candles. Wow, that was pathetic.
Oh, we'd only just gotten out of the valley, which does mean we haven't actually spent that much time, which is always helpful.
Yeah.
1 sec. I'm just gonna put pause in there.